So I just got my package from Sole Protectors, you guys. You can probably pick that up a little bit. And this one was, if you guys want to see that, so stay tuned. But yeah, it's all preference, you know, it's not that. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sneak T. I got a video about some Sole Protectors, you guys. A nice product that most sneakerheads probably have heard about. It's something I actually wish was around back in the day when I was collecting, back when I was a teenager, because it definitely would have helped me preserve some kicks. And I just, you know, it's just an awesome product. So let's get right into it, you guys. What we got here is I have, you can see the crease shields, and then we also have some Sole Protectors for 10.5. You can see what shoe they're for. And then the ones that aren't cut are for GS sizes that didn't come custom cut, so I'll have to cut those myself. And we're going to do an install, you guys. Now if you want to fast forward directly to the install, you can go to this point in the video. Otherwise, I'm going to talk about the product a little bit. I already did a pre-install on one sneaker already, so this shoe, I'll just go ahead and show you, already has the Sole Protector on it. Now if you can't see it, that's awesome, but I'm sure you can probably pick that up a little bit. And this one was the custom cut one. They do have, if you go on their website, now I did that was my own fault, I'll explain that later, but if you go on their website, you'll see the sizes and the shoes that they offer custom fit. Now if you're a different size, if you're too small or too big, you're gonna have to get the one that you're gonna have to cut yourself. But let me just say this, do not be intimidated, because I did it last night and it's not that difficult, you guys. And you might even be able to get a better fit doing it yourself. So don't be scared to cut it out yourself. And I'll go over how to do that and the process and all of that. So anyways, you can see I got this one installed and it went on very well. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now for the other shoe. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is have a heat gun. If this one works, pretty much any one you guys have will work. And we're gonna heat this up before we take the backing off of it. And then we're gonna take the backing off, heat it up a little bit more, and then we're gonna line it on our shoe and start to work it from the center outwards, and then heat up the edges as we get it nice and tucked on the shoe. And when we're done, we're gonna have a finished shoe just like this. You don't have to get too crazy right there, just get it warm. Just makes it easier to handle. I'm gonna peel this backing. But before I get everything unpeeled, you can kind of see the protector there. Make sure your shoe is clean. This shoe is dead stock, so it is clean, but still go over it. Make sure there's no dirt, because you don't want to trap anything under there, any marks or anything like that. So the shoe, everything looks fine for me. So let's go ahead. Once it starts to curl up like that, it'll get really sticky, then you know you're pretty much good to go. So now, and you don't need to get it ridiculously hot, because once you get it on the shoe, you're still going to heat it up some more. Sometimes I like to start at the toe to get it lined up, but I always reference more towards the middle of the shoe where that arch is to make sure that's in line. And once everything seems pretty centered, where I've seemed pretty happy, I start to go to the middle press the middle in, get this boost spot here nice and pressed in pretty well first, you know, once you're lined up, and then just start smoothing out, you know, from the center out, you guys. I would say don't get overstressed or overthink it. It's not gonna ruin your shoe, but always check. And I see I have a lot of overlap on this side, so I'm probably gonna re-pull this off and adjust it more this way. Well, I say you might actually, depending on how much of this you want to show, you might actually want to get your own custom one and you know, decide for yourself, because it's like, do you want it to come up around the edge of your shoe, or do you want it to be low-key just on the bottom? You know what I mean? So you have to make that decision for yourself. Like you can see on this side, we're coming up pretty high. I had to go get some scissors because I don't really like how much of this is overlapping. And for some reason, when I did the left shoe, I don't remember like being feeling like too much was hanging over. But for this one, I don't like how much. You see, like for me, I want it to be a lot lower than that. I don't want it to come up that high on the shoe. So for that purpose, I'm trimming some of this off. But yeah, it's all preference, you know. It's not that the thing was cut wrong necessarily, but it's just all preference. And the boost, the 350 boost, I actually have this line here anyway. You can kind of tell, so it's like maybe it's just my aesthetic wanting to go with that line that's already there. So I like where we're at right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up again, and we're gonna press down these edges because we're not quite on there good yet. So let's go ahead and heat this up. You know, the Yeezy has a lot of these grooves, so you want to make sure that you're really pushing it in on these grooves, you know. Kind of see the air bubbles. It's not going to be perfectly on there, but you know, you want to get it in those grooves as good as possible. So this is a shoe you definitely want to take your time on when you're doing this. One thing I really like about this product is how low-key it is, you know, like it's, you got to be right up on the shoe to even notice it anyway, and that's only something either a seller or a collector is going to care about. So, and if you're talking about resale, if you plan on selling your kicks later, this is definitely going to keep the value of your shoes. And stay tuned for the Carmine video, because I did already put hers on and it's a custom fit, but I'm gonna do another video for the men Carmine install if you guys want to see that, so stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed that install of the sole protectors on the 350 Yeezy Boost, you guys. And like I said, stay tuned for another video, because when the Carmines arrive and the story that I have behind mine, it's gonna be very interesting. But I'll do another install video on the men Carmines, you guys. So check them out. This is not affiliate program. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just trying out the product and showing you guys how to install it, because it might seem intimidating. But check it out. Protect your kicks, you guys. Subscribe for more channels. Lots of 2021 drops coming. More video fire content on the way. Submit your video topics. Comment below if you guys enjoyed this and what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay peaceful.